Alrighty guys, in this video here, I'm going to cover some of the new changes and what they mean for you as a rogue player here in patch 9.05. And there will also be guides following up with the changes here in patch 9.05. So hang around guys, but first. Alrighty guys, here. So this is going to be a short one, so if you like and enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. Ring the bell, subscribe, leave a comment about your thought of the video and what you thought of these rogue changes. And if you like and enjoy the live stream, go and check over the live stream if you have seen that. Or if you haven't, then go and check out it. Maybe you'll enjoy it. Right, so let's bring up some rogue changes here and see what the hell is going on. So, we have some fixes here that is like, new passive cut to the chase. And Venom now extends your duration of slice and dice by up to 3 seconds per combo point spent. Alright, fewer slice and dice presses. Nice. Slice and dice rank 2 has been removed. So, what a biggie. Venomous wounds gives more energy. Nice. Less energy starvation. Crimson Tempest, bug fix. This here has been... This is a non-issue, really. This isn't gonna make much difference. Subtlety. So, generally good news for assassination here. Before we go into the subtlety rogues here. More energy regen and a few bug fixes. That's really good. Subtlety. Alright, a bug fix. Yay. Covenant abilities. Here we get into the fun part. So Serrated Bone Spike has been redesigned. They have given some of the features back from the original Bone Spike we had on the beta. That's really good. And it has a massive increase to the initial damage. This is likely not going to change the way that Bone Spike plays. It's still going to be in the bottom stack. I think, personally, I haven't simmed this out yet. I haven't had time to do that. So take my words with a grain of salt. So, let's put that in the bottom right for now. It's definitely not going to be anything you'll play for assassination or sub. Because Flagellation, the Vent Fear ability, has also been redesigned. So it no longer costs energy. Before it did cost 20 energy. And it has a shorter duration and now grants haste immediately and no longer has the second activation thing. It also does initial damage increased 270%. It's going to be like a much more bursty, snappy opener when we hit it. And just the damage itself, it does also got a massive increase. So, and the combo point spending has also been increased. And the synergy with the conduits from the Ventfear was also been increased. So this is going to lead out to some really nice bursts. We might see this being played in PvP. Still think Nightfade is going to be better playing out with the Master Assassin for more mobility. And then this here is going to be like one of the more one in higher demands, right? For damage. Fixing an issue that caused Echoing Reprimand. Current to apply a fine weakness to non-subtlety or non-subtlety rogues when cast from stealth. I guess. More bug fixes. Now correctly increased by assassination. Mastery Potent Assassin. Right. So a little bit of buff for assassination. So with these changes here to the new Covenant abilities, it is definitely going to be Ventfears that is going to be on top for the assassination rogues. And assassination rogues with their 5% buff they received recently, with the haste they get from Flagellation, with the increased energy regeneration, it is going to be a bit higher. Like the sims I read up and the other rogues I've talked to, are simming about 700 DPS higher in the very high end with everything equipped with Flagellation assassination rogue specs. So that is definitely something you're going to look into if you want to play single target sub rogue or single target rogue on the higher ends. Alrighty, so the legendaries for rogues have also seen some changes. Monk of the Master Assassin now only affects auto attacks and rogue abilities. No trinket crits will vanish with Monk of Master Assassin. A bit of a shame for those who like to play with that. Shining Toxic Blade, 500% increased damage instead of 350. Likely not going to be doing anything. Essence of the Bloodfang, damage increased by 30%. Yay! More assassin stuff. I believe that is one of the legendaries you want to be playing for assassination. So if you want to find out what you want to play as a assassination rogue in the new patch, let me know in the comments below, because I will be doing a guide on assassination, outlaw, and sub. The sub guide is almost done. Premeir Pro crashed. It would have been out this day here when this came out, so we are doing this instead. Sorry, guys. Can't do anything about it. What else do we have? Assassination Doomblade now deals additional damage. Alright, cool. Doomblade. More assassination rogue buffs. Why can't you buff sub rogue? Sub rogues needs to be buffed more than assassination. Can we please do this? The 5% buff was enough to like take assassination higher than sub rogue. Why are we doing this? Fixed an issue that caused Doomblade's bleed effect to incorrectly be affected by armor. Alright, that's great. That's a bug fix. That's good. I don't mind that. Deskwalker's patch reduces Vendetta's cooldown for every 30. Alright, so that is again a Legion legendary here that is changed. Pretty good, pretty good. Should be giving some more often. Vendetta shouldn't affect the DPS too much, and just generally make the spec play a little bit more smoothly with this legendary here. So we have some outlaw changes here. Guile's Charm increases your damage dealt by 15% instead of 10. And lasts up to 12 seconds was 10. So this is Bandit's Guile, like we had the red buff, right? That's pretty good. Nice to see a buff on this, actually. Because it's a really fun legendary to play with. Greenskin Wickers increases damage of your next pistol shot. Ooh, so this is like the blunderbuss, you know. The blunderbuss trait and talent that we played in Legion or BFA. This is coming back with this legendary. So definitely should be a more viable legendary if you don't want to play the meta ones. I don't think it will take over the top spot for Outlaw in any scenario. Hence why they're getting the buff. Concealer Blunderbuss now has a chance to fire their next pistol shot additional 3 times. Was 2. Alright, so more procs. Which is also pretty cool. Again, don't think I will want to say anything like game-changing here. But subtlety, the run now causes backstep to deal 50% increased damage. Was 30. So this here might have some cool gimmicky one-shot builds coming up in the patch for in PvP. I don't think this will see any other use. There were a gimmicky build with the run already. I think now this is just gonna be even more sick. It's gonna be like a one-trick pony, so if they don't die, you lost the game at this point. Deathly Shadows increases all damage dealt by 20%, was 15 for 15 seconds, was so a bit more longer duration and a bit more damage. Again, I don't think it's anything we will be seeing playing. The other options is just too good for sub-rogue. But it's nice to see they're picking up some of the, like, a bit more useless legendaries and giving them a bit more of a kick. Good job there, Blizzard. Buffing the assassination as much as they did and not the sub-rogues is a bit of a shame to see. And I think they could have worked a bit more on the other... What am I about to say? The other... They could have worked a bit more on the other covenants to, like, make them a bit more appealing, right? But, yeah, this is the news here, and this is the changes. Overall, I don't think there's going to be too much change in the rogue meta. Other than we'll see a hell of a lot more assassination rogue players, because they synergize so well with the haste, and that's going to work really well with the Venthyr covenant changes. So, Venthyr's assassination rogue. So if you want, like, one of those people that liked assassination before, you're definitely going to like it even more now, because it's even more viable, and rogues will likely climb a little bit higher up on the damage tag, and it's going to be more viable for mythic ranks. All in all, good on the assassination rogue. sad to see that high-end raiders won't be playing sub. I know a lot of the very high-end raiders are missing sub and haven't been playing sub rogue for years, and it's a really fun spec. And they just aren't going to be played. I still think sub is going to be king for PvP in many cases. But I also think assassination will have their shining days again in PvP.